What is up, YouTube? And what are we, like, episode 27 now? Wow. So, today, which is the day after yesterday, where we did an episode for the first time in almost 2 weeks, we're going to actually do something. So, one of the projects we have that we will be printing straight away will be for the Cyclone vacuum cleaner upgrade thing. But there's another project that we can do that we can print real easy right off the bat when the stuff arrives with the printer. And that is some lampshades or shrouds for the lights in my room. We've got these like ceiling fans that have the light underneath them, and here's a picture of it. Now, the lights that were in there with those, tungsten bulbs, they're not very energy efficient, so we switched to the energy efficient ones. But the problem is with those ones in, the glass thing doesn't fit on them anymore, as you saw in the picture. So I'm gonna print a sort of a ring that goes around that covers up the light, because at the moment the light's just exposed and it's not very good. In other news, my TV that I use as a computer monitor, some of the backlights died, so I tried to fix it, but unfortunately they design these things in such a way that as soon as you try to take it apart, something else breaks. So that TV is ripperonis. Rest in peace. But the good side is we get a whole bunch of Fresnel lenses out of it, because it used side backlighting and used, they're not quite Fresnel lenses because they're directional light conditioning films. So there's one really thick acrylic piece that's got ridges in it, and then there's two really thin flexible pieces that have ridges going in other directions. So what it does is it catches the light coming from the sides from the LEDs, focus it forward into the LED panel. So we're going to use some of that to help diffuse and distribute light from the single light that's in the thing and get more even lighting around the room. Now it's going to be real simple because all it is a cylinder, but I want to make it a little more interesting than that because you know me. It is 300 wide. I've already grabbed the measurements, they're in my head, and I've forgotten how tall it is. I will be right back. I don't know how I forgot that measurement. It was real easy to remember. Only 100 mil. The semi-circle domey shaped thing you see there, that's the glass that goes on it. Normally it's the other way around, with the round bit at the bottom, but it doesn't fit that way, so we're flipping it over so that we can create this ring that goes around the light. And now, all I need to do is subtract them from each other. So, combine, subtract the base, select the tool body, apply, and that gives me the little curved face on the bottom where the light's going to sit. We're going to print it the other way around though, so this will be the bottom of the print. So we don't want a solid ring of plastic because, well, I'm not going to be forking out money for translucent plastic, and they're a pain to print anyways, so we're going to do something else. And by something else I mean we're going to cut the thing in half by doing something along, you know what, let's make it interesting. So I like hexagons, yeah. Let's do hexagons. Let's put a hexagon in here. Let's create a hexagon. I'll just put it like an off angle, and we'll do another one like so, and then we'll put another one like so. We'll put a little one in here like that. Okay. And now we're going to make everything parallel. You and you parallel, you and you parallel. They should be defined as parallel association because they're hexagons. Cool. Now we just sort of rearrange them a little bit. This one obviously needs to be chopped. You know what? Why stop with just 4? Let's do some more. Let's do a slightly bigger one here. This one again will also be chopped, and we'll put a really itty bitty one in here. Just adjust the positions a little bit. That looks interesting, don't you think? Cool. Now we grab a line tool, chuck it across here. We'll grab a line tool, chuck it across here. Okay. We want to set the distance to this to be, let's say, 5 mil, and we want to set the distance of this one to also be 5 mil. And now this is I love this tool. I'm so glad I started using this. It's just a trim tool. I don't know why that trimmed in a weird way. Ah, it's all trimming in weird ways. It's alright. I can delete those. Ooh, too much deleting. I trimmed the wrong thing, didn't I? Yes, I did. There we go. And we'll come back here and we'll do the same. Trim you, trim this, trim that, trim you, delete. Okay, let's extrude all these pretty hexagon shapey thingies. No, we will do an emboss because it's a curved surface. Extrude will do weird things because the next step that we're doing is going to be odd, quite odd. Speaking of which, I just realized what we're doing might cause some other issues, but we'll get to those when we get to those. Cool. Depth, what did I make it? 3 mil? Nope, I made it 4 mil. There we go. Cool. And then we want to circularize the feature. Rotational axis is on the cylinder. Let's do like 10. Ooh, 10 won't work. 9 won't work. 8 just works. Cool. And now we've got these like pretty blocky spaces. I don't know, I kind of like them. Maybe I should do something with them though. I don't know. Let's start another sketch, like so. And let us just do something like this. We'll just come in and grab, I don't know, we'll go like this, and like that, do that, make you flat. Okay, you would be parallel to that, so let's project some geometry. Ooh, yeah, we've got to do you as well, and we've got to do you. You're the same as you, you're the same as you, you're the same as you. Whoop, nope, I make you the same as you without it freaking out. There we go. Right, let's try you one more time. Don't freak out. Nope, it's freaking out. Why is it freaking out? Don't want you to freak out. Let us just do this then. 120. Cool. Oop, nope, not yet. Oh, we gotta do this first. We gotta do this one at the bottom. This one's a little weirder. We'll do something like this. Alright. That's 120, 120. Cool. That should all be nicely constrained and doodaddy and happy days. 5 mil, thank you. Grab that one. I just need to make everything line up. There we go. Drag that over a bit. Cool. So now we've got these two bits. And what we're going to do here is do the same emboss function, but we're going to wrap to a face, wrap to this face, stick it out by 2 mils. Can you do that, please? Pretty, please? No, it won't do it. Right, let's just copy these. I will do this instead. So we've got to drag it out from the surface for this emboss to work. There we go. Start sketch here. There we go. Can I just delete this one? Yes, there we go. Let's hide this work plane, visibility, emboss that way. Yes, thank you. That looks so cool. I love it. It's awesome. Wow, that was not difficult at all. And that is such a beautiful looking, like, lampshade type thing for a ceiling light. That's gonna look amazing. It's gonna be printed in black, but I am going to dry brush it. Oh yeah. Dry brush it with silver paint. That's gonna look so good. Right, let's see how it will print. Shall we? Save it. We need a new one. Light shade. Cool. And file export, CAD format, STL, save, projects, Chaos Engineering, light shade. Open it with Cura. How much of a noob are we? By we, I mean me. We didn't stop to consider the size constraints of the build platform. It's just a touch over. So luckily, we still got it open. So all we need to do, because we made it a symmetry of 8 rotationally, is we just go to start sketch, come to this top surface, grab a rectangle, finish sketch, extrude, distance, all, and there we go. We have one individual piece. Now, of course, this is going to require extensive support material. Well, no, it'll just need it for this piece, and this overhang. Let's see what Cura does about it. File, export, CAD, light shade, save. Yes, I want to replace it. Annoying Windows sound. Cura, delete. New light shade. Nope, wrong way. This way, because we want these sharp pointy bits at the top. Because that is the surface that has the curvy curve thing in it. Right, so it's saying it's going to need a lot of its support material. That's if we print it this way. I think printing it this way would be a good idea. Maybe. Let us try this. So let's turn it 45 and then 90 on this one. All the bottom of it needs the inside, the side that you're not going to see, requires support material. Oh, I can't remember what I set my last print up to be, so all these settings are going to be bananas. So just time lapse. Okay, the rest of those should be good. Oh, we want to do bed adhesion, so that would be low plate adhesion. We want to actually do a raft on this one. It's the first time I'm using raft, I haven't played with it, so I'll leave these settings as they are, which is a lot. Okay, and support material, generate support, 45. Let us do concentric 3D, let's try that. And we'll leave those settings as they are, and it's slicing. So now we just wait for it to slice and we switch to layers. So this will take 17 hours to print. I don't know about you, but that is simply not acceptable. We are going to end up with some really funky patterns and stuff and things. Like, what the hell is this? Interesting, very interesting. Let's go through the layers, see what's going on. Yeah, that's way too much support material. So let us go to support. Let's go to zigzag. That's looking a little better. Still don't know what we're going to do about this stuff. And that's still going to take 16 hours to print. So let's jump back into solid view, grab our model, and let's rotate it back on its side, like so. That's a little better. 8 hours to print. So I can set this off to print in the morning, go to work, come back, and we'll be good. For some reason, it's not generating support material where we need it because this is turned off. Let's turn that on. 11 hours. That's not too bad. Probably spend another 2 or 3 hours tweaking each of the settings to see if we can get that down a bit, but that should be okay now. And what if we printed all 4 at the same time? And the winner is cannot compute, but it did come out to almost 2 days, a day and 19 hours to print all 4 at the same time. So we won't be printing all 4 at the same time. And I think we could probably do some more to improve the printing. What we could do is look at maybe cutting it through this pillar and this pillar rather. That should work. Right, so let's grab this square, get rid of it. And what we want to do is, so we want this one to this one. So we want to extrude this surface and this surface. This will give us our minimum cut area. So we have to cut between these 2 lines, preferably somewhere in between. To improve our chances, we can grab these here. X marks the spot. That's where we're cutting it. So we draw a line to the X, and then we draw the line some more. So now it'll be super thin and super sketchy. Wait, what on earth is going on over there? Oh, okay. Funny. Any more weirdness? No, just that? Okay. That was funny. There we go. So they're like, they get some super thin spots, but I think we can manage with that. We can improve our odds as well by doing this. This will also improve putting it together. So our view is all skewy now. Project geometry. So these faces need to meet. There we go. I'd like to extend you. What we shall do is just create a box like so, and we need to shrink it down, way down. There we go. Extrude distance to this surface, like so. 1 mil. There we go. That'll just help thicken that area up a bit for the printing and give me a lip to assemble the pieces together with. This is the beta edition of Lulzbot Cura, by the way. Far better than the standard version, which is crapola. You get all the fancy infill patterns and stuff, and loads more settings to tweak. There just weren't enough settings in the standard version of Cura for the stuff that I wanted to print, because I want to print cool stuff, and you can't print cool stuff with grid infills. Doesn't work. No! It crashed because it's a 32-bit operating system. 32-bit OS to die for the win. Try it again. I don't know why they can't make 64-bit software. It's not hard. It's the same as making 32-bit software, only it's not 32-bit, I assume. I don't know. I'm not a programmer. Loading screens. And it just crashed again. Okay, I got it working. Now let's see if it dies when I bring the software back in. I don't know. Light shade. Cool. It's not dying, but it is slowing down. Let computer. But bright side, new job means I can build new computer. I can build the beast, the godlike, the ultimate, the pissing contest to end all pissing contests. The behemoth that is an 18-core, 128 gig dual Titan XP monster with all custom liquid cooling and solid states. All the solid states. There will not be a mechanical hard drive ever again. Rip the mechanical hard drive. 3 hours and 6 minutes. Support. We need support. Tech support everywhere. 45 zigzag. Yeah, cool. Okay. Layers. Right. The tool's going to be doing a lot of empty space traveling. Let's turn travels off. There we go. Let's cut into it. See what it looks like. It's hollow. Why is it hollow? Where's my infill? Is it not generated yet? Okay. Well, let's go through it and see where it's going to fail. That should be fine. It'll make that bridge no problem. It'll make that bridge no problem. This might get a little hairy. This will definitely get a little hairy, but I'm sure it can manage. No, don't do that. Comes up. Still all good. This isn't too thin here, is it? Nope. That'll be fine. This piece is a problem, however. That won't print. I will not get layer adhesion good enough to allow for this teensy-weensy thing to print this high and get bigger as it goes. That is not going to happen. Video can't chuck some support material in here. Oh look, I can. Generate support material, please. And we'll set the support material overhang to 60 degrees. 30? It'll be one of them. There we go. That should support it. 5 hours to print. Not bad. Okay, I like that. And I will print them one at a time. It still worries me though. That might just fail. That might just fail. But that'll do it for today's episode. As always, if you like what you saw, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. I have been your host, Chaos. And until next time, expect the unexpected. And I shall see you guys later.